G'day guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Tim, and on today's episode, we're taking a look at Bitcoin and specifically this area here that we're in on the weekly timescale. And we'll be comparing it to what happened in 2017 and 2013. And just to make things a little bit different, we're going to take a look at a psychological viewpoint of what happened in 2017, 2018, and see if we can learn any lessons that might help us navigate the next few weeks and months with Bitcoin in 2021. All right, well, let's get stuck in. So first of all, this here is a weekly chart comparison showing Bitcoin bouncing off the 50-week moving average, and we can see that all three cycles look very similar. But I want to draw your attention in particular to the big red candle that we just had, because you'll notice in 2013 and 2014 and 2017, 2018, we had a similar red candle. Look at this. We had a red candle and it took out two and a bit weeks of the previous bull run. And you can see it wicked right down here and then it rebounded up back here. Now in 2017, 2018, it did something very similar. It wicked right down here, taking out 3 green weeks. It rebounded and closed, taking out the last 2 weeks. Now in 2021, we've done something similar again. We wicked down here, taking out 4 weeks, and then we closed, taking out the last 3 weeks. So it's a very, very similar red candle that we saw in the previous 2 cycles. Now looking at the weekly chart, it looks so simple, doesn't it? If you look at 2017, 2018, it's just green, 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 followed by red, 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 green, red, red, red. You know, it's similar in 2013, 2014. There's a little bit more green in there. It's a little bit more complicated. And then so far in 2021, it's pretty simple again. It's just green, 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 and then big red. And if we follow a similar pattern, we'll probably see more red weeks in the coming weeks. So it looks so simple, doesn't it? However, if you view this on a daily timescale, it's totally confusing. And what I want to do is just run through what happened here in 2017 and 2018 on a daily timescale and just show you how complicated it would be in the moment. And I've put a few comments here. So let's play this through. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from the bottom. So start from this bounce here that we just had off the 50-week moving average. And let's see how it played out. Okay, so we start off slow and then we moved up quite quick. And then at this point here, bang, this was a big engulfing red candle. Now this is a daily chart. So at this point, the question would have been, is that the end of this dead cat bounce or will we go back up again? Now the next couple of days were a little bit confusing because engulfing candles, green, red, green. Then we started to make another high, so that's looking promising. And by this stage, look at that, higher high, big green candle on the day. Bull run is back on. That's what I would have expected people to have said at that time. Okay, so then we had a couple red days in a row, but we've made higher lows. So this is potentially just a pullback. And then, okay, we had a big dip. That's not looking good. Oh, darn. Still just a bigger pullback. You know, we could still be in it here. Here we go. All right. Okay, we've reached a bottom. Bull run is back on. Here we go. Okay, so right now, higher low. So higher low compared to over here. So we've got this big engulfing green candle. We've made a higher low to over here. Maybe we're going back up again. Let's see what happens next. Okay, this could be the next dead cat bounce. This is the next wave up. Oh, darn. You know, big red candle. So just when you think, okay, we've had one dead cat bounce, let's make some money on the next dead cat bounce. Oh, darn. Oh, darn again. We're just getting lower and lower. Okay, things are getting a bit scary here. Okay, here we go. This could be the next dead cat bounce. Okay, time to load up. We've surely reached a bottom. Let's have a look. You think, okay, that was the low over there. We've made another low over here. Surely we've reached the bottom. Let's have a look at how high we may go up from here. Okay, we've gone back down again. It could be a pullback. Let's see what happens next. Oh, big green candle. This has got to be it. Let's load up. Okay, we've got some confidence now. This could be another cycle. It could be a super cycle. Okay, we should have bought the dip earlier, but that's okay. Everything's looking green. Everything's looking very, very strong. Just we have a day after day of strong green candles. I'm ready to buy. Okay, could be a pullback or oh darn. Oh darn. Oh darn, and so forth. So the moral of this story is, although it looks so simple, this little section here, just green, 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 red, 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 looks so simple. But in a daily chart, it is so complicated. It's so noisy. You get all these mixed signals. You have these engulfing candles where it goes red and it goes green, it goes red and it goes green again. We've got a downtrend here of red, but then you have a green day. Everything looks up again, and then it goes red again. Then you have a couple green days, then some indecision days. So it's such a complicated thing to look at on a daily time frame. So looking at 2021, so far, it's following a very similar pattern on the weekly time frame to the previous two cycles. Now, on a daily time frame, it's going to be confusing again. We can expect 2021 to be just as confusing as what happened here in 2018. So the recommendation here is to keep an eye on the weekly chart to get rid of the noise, to get an idea of where we are in the grand cycle of things. And we can also look at the daily charts as well, but looking at the weekly chart will reduce all the noise. So taking a look at 2021 on the daily chart, right now, what does this mean? What does that mean? Are we going to go up or are we going to go down? It's impossible to really tell. So if we have something similar to 2017 where we have another big, green candle that goes up and we think, okay, the bull run is back on, then what happens next if it turns around? It's so complicated looking at it on a daily time frame. So we need to keep going back and forth between the daily and also the weekly timeframes to get an idea of where we are in the cycle. Now, again, we've taken out the last couple of weeks with a big red candle. If we are to follow what happened in the previous two cycles, we should expect some more red weeks ahead. But again, on a daily time frame, it might go up and down several times in the 1 week, but overall, the week will most likely close in the red. Of course, this time could be different, and Bitcoin has a pullback and then shoots off to all-time highs. But the odds are that this time is not different and that we are following the same pattern to what we've followed in the previous years. Anyway, that's all for tonight's video. I hope you enjoyed the content. You can follow me on Twitter at TechnicalTimCR1. So thank you for all the comments. I welcome bullish and bearish comments or neutral comments. It's great hearing different opinions and different viewpoints. Bitcoin and crypto has surprised me several times, or not just several times, many, many times in this current cycle, and it'll probably surprise me many, many more times again. So I'm never surprised to be surprised. On that note, my name's Tim, and cheers.